Alright everyone, here's part 2 of jet boating on the Clearwater and North Thompson rivers with Rob and Paul. If you missed the action from part 1, you can go back and watch that, but we are still heading our way upstream here on the Clearwater. Did have a couple, one real bad incident with myself. I almost flipped my boat. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch that. Trying to decide what to do here next. Thinking about crossing over to the left side and continuing up. Always scanning ahead. Always trying to come up with a game plan, trying to find the line. It'd be nice to be able to just go up the center of that there and rip up all that rock and not have to worry about picking a line, but these boats are not invincible. So I was thinking on going up on the left here around the rocks. That's what Rob ended up doing. I told him on the headset that it looked good once I got to the top. I didn't want to take the chance of going up and having a log across it or something and not be able to turn so you can see me look down. And I'm telling Rob that's good to go. I believe where we are now is where the water used to be like glass, and you could see the bottom of the water very easily, like inside, like the rocks and everything. And now it's white water. All the neat rock formations that we see going up on, like the one on the left. From the years of this water pounding the rocks. They're all over the place. But we need to have one high enough that you can go through. Paul's coming up. Very important to wait for each other and try to stay relatively close to each other in case someone has an issue. Like, it doesn't look big waves here, but they are. You can tell by how much my boat bounces up and down. We did have drones on this day as well. Rob and Paul each had their drones, but there was nowhere for them to land them here. Suck to the left a little bit here. But it turned out good. It's a nice little back eddy. Sit here and wait and make sure everybody's okay before we continue on. A little closer to that rock than I liked, but I want to stay on that big roller to my right. Those are probably the worst spots where it's almost calm and then it drops down into whitewater. When you hit that stuff, it just grabs your boat. That's what happened to me in part one there when I tried going up beside the island there and I almost flipped. And it's happened to me many times. I always found faster the better. Keep the boat up higher. Momentum's your friend. Always got my head on a swivel, looking all over the place. This was as far as we made it. Paul went a little farther. I believe he went up to where the river splits, where I made it last time when we came up. Like, look at the water here. Look how powerful that is. Think you're gonna swim through that? We hung out here for a little bit. I say Paul went up a bit.
I knew this would be as far as you go. I'm surprised we made it this far. We did good.
Yeah, I was really surprised we made it that far. I've never gone this far by myself. It's just not safe. Like if I was by myself and the boat flipped, I think I'd be done. I would get hypothermia. I may make it to shore, but where am I going to go from shore? My boat would be downstream. Not worth taking the chance. So going down's always fun, and watching the video, I'm thinking, why didn't I go down the middle? It looks so fun. It's because those waves are huge, or absolutely huge. Very intimidating. Believe me, I wanted to go down the middle. I think for the most part, Paul did. He's got a lot bigger boat though. Boat's 3 feet longer, over 3 feet. The number 555 means 555 centimeters, and just like my boat and Rob's boat, 470 means 470 centimeters. So 4.7 meters and 5.5 meters. 5.55 meters. Like even this. I'm definitely going to put a different seat in my boat. And right now in Amazon I have a kidney belt in my cart. Because man, you get jarred pretty hard. Not only will it help your innards, like your kidneys and organs and stuff, but it'll also help support your back. Not something I'll wear all the time in the boat, but I'll carry it with me in the boat, and when I get into white water like this, it's probably a good idea to wear. Or a real crazy rough lake, which you will see in a future video here coming up. Because this is the first day of a 3-day jet boating trip. I think this is going to have 3 parts to it. Here I'm contemplating, do I take the same route I came up in, or do I go down when I didn't make it up? I decided to take the way I came up. Would have been fun going down the other side though. This is the same place where they whitewater raft at. We were only probably a kilometer away from where they actually put the rafts in. I really wanted to make it to there, but not a chance. Not on this day. Maybe later on. Nice when you're at this speed, like 25 to 30K, and you just kind of bounce on top of the waves rather than slamming through them. I think at this point you get tired of being bounced around, so you try to find the smoothest spot. Almost missed this, or almost hit that one, just caught the side of it. I'm not sure if there's a big rock there or not. It came up really fast. Like, when you're going downstream, you have to make your intentions way before you get to where you don't want to hit, basically. In other words, plan ahead. Initiate your turn way in advance. This is the spot here where I used to always turn around. It's not even that bad because the water's high. Paul should be coming down. He goes right down the middle. That's what I was doing last summer. There he is. Those waves are big. It's fun going with other guys. Great guys to go with. Not much more for extreme whitewater here. We're just heading back down. And then from here we're gonna stop and have lunch, have a little talk, and then head up to North Thompson, which is not near as exciting as this. But we sure go a long way. Basically at idle, I'm doing 26 kilometers an hour. I could find smoother water on the sides, but I wish I would have hit that to the left. At the time I didn't want any part of it. Just tired of being pounded. That cliff I got Lisa to climb up before, which isn't even much of a cliff anymore. And the water right where I am now is just so calm, you can see right to the bottom of the river. Calm and clear. Hence the name Clearwater. Very, very turbulent water. Beautiful scenery as well. It was pretty warm on this day. No, it was chillier. It's warmer the next day. For sure. Just a little side channel. It usually doesn't have much water in it. Lots of nice houses on this river as well. On the North Thompson, lots of places to camp. There's actually a campsite. I think coming up here at this bridge, there's actually a boat launch. So if anybody's looking for a boat launch right on the Clearwater River, I believe this is it. Pretty sure I show I zoom the camera over that way. When we go by, I'll let you guys know where it's at. You can see it there. So there's a boat launch right there. Always get asked all the time where I put in. So this is the main number 5 highway, Yellowhead Bridge. Yeah, so we're just going to cruise up to the North Thompson here. Once we get on the North Thompson, we're going to pull over, have a bite to eat and a rest, and then part 3 will be coming up on the North Thompson, so make sure you subscribe with notifications, hit the like button, and that way you won't miss the next episode, part 3. So take care everybody, and be safe. All right, as you just seen, we just came down the Clearwater and I almost flipped. Not once, but twice. Once really bad. It actually scared me. But man, that water was fast and powerful. That was a new level of jet boating for me. I had never been in water that fast. Those waves were huge. That was easy class 4 rapids. I'm really surprised we made it as far as we did. That's basically where there's only like maybe another half a kilometer up from where Lisa and I made it the last time we went out cold. So we are on the North Thompson now. We're going to head farther up. See snow-capped mountains there. I'm drying off my shirt. We make your rivers longer. That is no joke. That is the truth. Lots of water in there still. This is Rob's boat. This is a Project 470. It's kind of like a Strela and a Superjet together. He's got the Tohatsu 5035 two-stroke, oil injected. And then of course we've got Paul's boat here with the 115. I did a video on this last year when we went up the Shuswap River, further up. So how was that, Rob?
It's pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, a little exciting, a little spicy up there.
A little bit, eh?
Bigger waves than, yeah, I was telling these guys I wouldn't be doing that on my own.
No.
Other people pushing you.
I've done it by myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, it wasn't like that though. Yeah, I wouldn't have gone past the spot where Lisa and I went last year. And that was quite a bit before that island. Yeah.
No, a A little scary. Saw Alan kind of come up on the side. You could see the bottom of his boat in one spot. And I was like, "Whoa, I don't know if I want to get any
Yeah, I
piece
know,
of this."
that was scary.
It all ended up turned out good and
Yep.
yeah, lots of fun.
Thank you, Lord. What do you think, Paul?
It was good.
It was good, eh?
Yeah, biggest water I've ever been on.
Yeah, that actually, me too.
Yeah, it was exciting.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, it was
Big
good.
waves and-
Cool.
A couple of sketchy moments.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's nice. I just hold on.
Yeah, it was good. Like I say, it was a close call there, but
That was the nice thing.
that's jet boating. It's going to happen. Just thank the good Lord above that I never
It's one of the few
rolled the
sections
boat. So yeah, so we're just going to have a bite to eat here, then we're going to continue on. So stay tuned for more action.
roll over.